All right, so this is your cheat code to partying, having fun, and having a nice balanced weekend guideline. So this is what you're gonna wanna do. First thing you're gonna wanna do is figure out when you're gonna be drinking, okay? And try to make it to 5-hour windows. Usually in a weekend trip, you're probably gonna have one night that's all the damage, whether it's an event, a catch up, whatever. So let's just say you're going out Saturday night. You're probably gonna meet up with your friends around 6. Okay, let's get to work. You're gonna get up that morning, do something. If you're not training at all, do 30 minutes of a walk. If you're a little bit more advanced, do 30 minutes of a mixed modality. Don't just do cardio, don't just lift, do a hybrid, okay? Dedicate about 20 minutes to lifting, 10 to conditioning. Down 100 ounces of water between the time after your workout and when you go out. Make sure you fit in your graminos. Delicioso. At some point, either breakfast or dinner is going to be that healthy meal that you packed. I went over the packables on what you should be packing: a water container, graminos, at least one clean meal for each day. So that's a clean meal in the Ammo Health is 2 fistfuls of veggies, 2 fistfuls of protein, okay? If you're a little bit more advanced, you're trying to get in 75% of your total protein before you go out, okay? So for me, if I have to eat let's just randomly say I have to eat 100, I want 100 grams of protein to meet my quota. For me, I gotta get 75 grams before I go out. Okay, protein increases the satiety of food. That's a feeling of fullness, reduces craving, helps you repair from your workouts. You're gonna get up, do a little bit of movement right away in the morning, drink your water, drink your graminos, have a healthy meal either for breakfast or lunch. You should have packed that, okay? Then what you're gonna do is use your supplementation. You're going to take your carbs at whatever carb meal you had. So let's say you had carbs for breakfast or carbs for lunch. Remember, I only said one healthy meal. So you could have like a donut or something in the morning with some protein. So take your burn rate, 500 to 1,000 milligrams. Okay, so you had that healthy meal. Now we're moving on to the actual drinking part. Have a solid meal before you drink. I don't care what that is, but what's probably gonna be best is it's a fatty protein source. So if you can choose salmon over like cod, do that. If you can choose a fattier piece of meat, chickpeas, you're looking for fat, it's gonna help absorb a little bit more of the alcohol, give you a little bit more of a base to work with. Add in some vegetables, carbs, again, doesn't matter. Do not take your berberine with that meal. We don't mix berberine because it does lower insulin just a little bit. We don't wanna flatline your ass. Then what you're gonna do is, let's say you start getting drinks around 7 o'clock. Take your first bit of ease. The supplement I recommend, remember, I'm not a doctor, I'm just a coach, so these are just suggestions. Take exactly what it says on the bottle. I believe it says to take it before and with your last drink, okay? That handles that. There are optional supplements. So if you wanna take this to the next level, before you go out, set up your station. So your station that should be by your bed is another thing of water. Okay, so you're obviously not gonna take your hydro flask out with you. Put that next to your bed with another pinch of sea salt. Put then some Alka-Seltzer and some Emergency, and if you have some charcoal bicarbonate, that wouldn't be a bad thing. Again, none of these are required. This is just gonna help, and you wanna set yourself up before you go out. I actually like to put another meal next to my bed, so I'll come home, I'll eat, drink water, graminos, I'll take charcoal, then the morning I wake up, I'm gonna take actually some more charcoal. But remember, charcoal pulls everything out of your body, the good and the bad. So right next to my bed, I'm gonna literally chug 40 ounces down. I usually put an Alka-Seltzer tab and Emergency all in there, and I just slam it down. All right, then I'll get up, and if you're really hungover or you're feeling like garbage, just go for a walk. If you're near water, if you're near water, like if you're at the beach, go for a walk on the beach. Try to get yourself in water. Remember, your skin is the largest organ. You can get hydrated from the outside in. All right, and that's pretty much it. Then just duplicate what I just said all over again the next day. Some really great coaching tips is preparation. I like to pack, or I research the area that I'm gonna be around. And if, let's say you don't wanna pack anything, you're like, F it, I don't wanna pack anything. Just make sure then there's a grocery store close where you can go pick up these things to cook. Or that there's very healthy places near there that you can kind of look at the menu and choose around. A lot of this is just a little tiny bit of background information. All right, so to sum this up, you're gonna get up in the morning, water, graminos, work out, walk, whatever, just get blood flow moving. You're gonna take your berberine with whatever carb meal, or it could be breakfast or lunch. All right, maybe your clean meal is at dinner. You're gonna have a piece of salmon, some extra vegetables, all right? And then you take your first set of alcohol prevention, which is the stuff I recommend, ease. You're gonna drink. Make sure you drink some water in between your drinks. Have your last bit. So I usually put 2 in like in my pocket, take that. Another set of ease, so you're gonna be taking 2, I forget, it's 2 or I think it's 3 pills before, 3 pills when you're finished. When you come home, remember, you already set up your station, 40 ounces down. Believe me, it's such a difference. If you wanna go to the next step, you can, again, put the charcoal in your system before you go to bed. When you wake up, remember, that strips you out. You can take charcoal again in the morning if you're super queasy. If you're feeling okay, skip it and just put the Alka-Seltzer and emergency. Remember, I'm not a doctor. These are just suggestions of being a pretty hard partier for about 10 years, and then I've been sober since I was 27. So I've done everything that you could possibly do to mitigate the damage. I want you guys to have a good time, have some fun. So really all this is drinking a little water, having some meal prep, putting like 6 pills in your pocket, a little bag, you just pop them before, pop them after, done. All right, so listen, enjoy your time, have fun, live the ammo healthy way. That's balance, party, and love. See you guys later.